stuck in the moment. This feeling's got us flying so high. Nobody really knows where they're going, but as long as we are here, we are right. Free from all the pain, from all the sorrow, free from all the rain. 'Cause there will be tomorrow. Nobody really knows where we're going, but as long as we're here, we gon' be loving this moment. Everybody's stuck in the moment. This feeling's got us flying so high. Nobody really knows where they're going, but as long as we are here, we are right. Free from all the pain, from all the sorrow, free from all the rain. 'Cause there will be tomorrow. Nobody really knows where we're going, but as long as we're here, we're gonna be loving this moment.
That shouldn't ever be toggled. Honestly, I almost wish I could disable this function. You guys can hear me now? That's I never used that feature. I must have misclicked it at some point. How annoying. You know, that exact thing has happened once upon a time. Led to the first half of the stream being muted. There wasn't anybody in chat to tell me. That was upsetting. Actually lost the first encounter with Zote to that. It never made a short material because I was muted, unfortunately. Thank you for letting me know. I have so many different ways to control my volumes and things, and there's a way to mute myself to the stream and myself in the Wavelink software, and I don't ever use this function because I use the built-in on the microphone to mute me. You saw it on YouTube? Yeah. Hey, it's good to know that somebody's going through those old shorts. It was worthwhile to upload them. Well, I fixed it. Anyhow, you know what? This is par for the day. It's been rough already today, chat. It's a rough day, and it's just getting started. I don't know if you've ever had this sensation. It happens to me every rare now and then again. It never happened before the pancreatitis, but after it does, it's just my body has some struggle with regulating its own temperature. I don't know. Basically, I end up in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat, freezing, but also overheated. Like, the problem is I'm too wet, so if I remove the covers, the air conditioner freezes me instantly, but the covers have allowed me to overheat to the extent that I'm obviously, yeah. And so then it's impossible to find a good place to sleep for like the next duration of the night, really. It's very unpleasant. If you could avoid it somehow. I mean, I wish I could figure out how to avoid it, so I guess it's not a... Hopefully it's not a thing that befalls upon you, because you may suffer terrible sleep. Happened to me on the airplane flights that I took overseas 2 years ago. Yeah, that was hell. Because the only blanket you have is like that little tiny thing they give you on an airline, right? But there's no like way to go take a shower or change clothes or, yeah. Anyhow, that's probably TMI. Let's get into gaming, chat. Where we leave off? We're leaving off with the Pantheon 4 bindings. That's the button. Why did I like started tweaking the knob by default, even though I had literally set it to the value I wanted before I started to stream. I'm an idiot. It's because he was quiet. Actually, you know what? Let's say we've given our trophy its adequate representation. Let's throw in a new default screen. What do you guys think, chat? Anybody have an opinion which one we should? Language backer credits. Where is? I don't even remember. I've only changed it once. Extras? Menu style. Yeah. Okay. What do you think, guys? Anybody have an opinion on what we should swap it out to for a bit? We're in it for, I don't think, classic. These are our options. Godmaster. Don't know what that one was. Infected's probably... That one was probably clear Hollow Knight, right? Void was probably... either getting the Void Heart, or maybe that one was... Radiance. We have a vote for God. Kira wants Godmaster. I'm always happy to humor Kira. Oh, we have a Pantheon 5 clear. Congratulations. Well done. I missed that in chat. I am in Godhome. This is true. Although, I was a little... I did rough math to try to figure out for some YouTube commenter where I was at in the hours. I was overestimated a little, but close enough. I said 185. There's a chance, chat. If you want to persuade me to do so, today might be the day where we go and introduce ourselves, as it were, to the statue of Prince Zote. Wait, what are my terms currently? Yeah. For anybody who missed that, that's our default loadout right now. Dashmaster, Sharp Shadow, Nailmaster's Glory, Unbreakable Strength, and Mark of Pride. Yes, I'd like to actually... really what I'd like to accomplish today is a Pantheon 4 binding. At least. Just at least one of them, you know? Because I don't think we've done any yet, right? We've gotten pretty close. But I think fall into the... Pure Vessel. Yeah, I mean, Godhome is an amazing space. It is such a well-designed minimalist edition that adds in like an insane quantity of playtime to the game. It feels. Not that I've reached the end of mine, so I would not necessarily know for sure, but there's just so much potential, you know? And it's just so easy to get back into high density combat, you know, if you really want to try to push your limits. Shit, almost. Oh, almost. Love the crap out of this game. I timed it badly. New entrant ruined that a little bit. Let's heal up. Lost it a bit. I was hoping I could get a Shade Soul off there. I did not. And the iframes that you get from Descending Dark are actually pretty luxurious. I think I might be resetting here in a second. All right. Oh. I wanted to climb a little faster than that. That was early. I wouldn't want to call it necessarily a caste system, but like a teaming effect, Girardi. Overworld players versus Godhome players. It's so not fair. That's so unfair. Why can just don't let him hurt me in that phase. It's just rude that it's imbalanced. Right? There's so much stuff to do in Godhome. It's great. I started having a lot of fun playing ping pong with them. Timed that poorly. I didn't let him hit me in the head. Let's go. When I dashed there, their momentum was going to carry them into my head if I hadn't just stopped forward moking. Just stop walking. Just stop walking. Easy. Almost missed him coming in. Oh ho ho. Damn it. I was healing there. It's coming back, isn't it? Yeah. Can I get a second, guys? No, I really can't, can I? It's fine, I'm only missing 2. I keep missing that distance. I'm trying to get between the shockwave and the hitbox. Badly timed. Incoming shockwave. It's gonna go get some hit damage on that. I think those are actually just kind of soul repositories. Or a way to like amplify your kill count too. But when one departs, it doesn't seem to impact the arrival of future. I think, damn it. I think I'm safe. Oh no, not high enough. I timed like 3 things there just poorly as hell. Rush this. Okay. I hate you so much. Oh no, that's not. I didn't realize. I didn't realize it was in a explosive zone. Current charm build. That's a good question. I should show it more often. We're rocking that right now. Yeah, there might come a point in time where we start looking at the modding. God, I wish they had some ambient in this area. It is so unnerving. Maybe it's just unnerving for a streamer, but the silence is so painful. By the way, welcome. I'm going to go with Loomis Rev. Let me know if you want that changed. Yeah, dude, you're screaming. You know what, can I dream nail him there? I probably can't I? Surely I've tried. I would not put it past myself to have not, though. Keep ourselves healthy. Wait, now I need to. Twice. In fact. Oh, shoot. I meant to set a marker in the last... That marker, for future Iron Throne, that marker was for the last session. This one's looked pretty stupid so far. Pop. Pop. Damn. I was gonna bop dash. Timing him poorly right now. This is safe. Not safe anymore. Safe. Not safe. What hit me there? Was it the fatty? Because this guy doesn't hurt unless he's shooting. And I didn't think he was up for the shot yet. Might have been. That one was. Damn it. Like I was expecting it there, I just timed it poorly. Boom. Oh, what? That explosive one didn't do any damage to anybody, it looked like. Oh no, I could have sworn you would have died to that explosion. Shit. It's actually supposed to be a downward dash. I'm kind of upset about it. Ooh. Shade Soul for the win. No, wait. Hook. Too many shades. Damn it. Get out of dodge. I took 2 masks anyways, so that's great. The explosive guys give you 2 masks of damage, so they're scary. I took 2 masks in my panic to avoid them, so go me. I would like to keep my soul. Healing. I'm just gonna stun him for a second. Shit. Healing. Running away. Damn it. Somebody got that kill for me. What? Not sure what happened there. Somebody, I think one of the explosive ones got the 57th kill for me on that. You get full soul, so you can't definitely dream nail him. Oh wait, or you while He's attacking. Can I dream mail you? No. 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 Alright, well. And you definitely can. If you really want to, you can bop. Just take your time, but... I can't bore you all with that repeatedly. There's not that much sense in min-maxing it to that extent for the practice I'm trying to do anyhow. Neat. Oh. Very neat. Oh, I love it. Damn, that's not the smartest time to put a marker down, I suppose, but I was excited. Not sure what I was going for there. That was supposed to be a leftward dash, that's for sure. Wanted stall. Why? Oh, because I'm touching the wall. Duh. Stupid. They're not always quite that effective with their jumping. Like that, see? That was pathetic. Got nervous. Double kill! Hell yeah. Nope. Put too much pressure on the stick. I'm losing it. I'm losing it all. Damn it. I was trying to think of a good rhythm with the stupid dangling lead. There's Dash Master, guys, for all you people who say it's useless. That seems to have become the most recent criticism from my play, is that I have Dash Master in the list. I think y'all underrate it. I was worried it was a big one. The best way, I'm going to run back one more. The best way I identify how frequently or impactful Dash Master is when I take it off, how much damage I end up taking because I feel like I should be able to dash, or I want to be able to dash, right? And I can't. But getting to the point where I can identify it easier. Plus, there is the fact that it let you dash down. That actually is pretty big. I've always at least felt it to be so. I feel like it's a pretty big advantage that I've struggled to fully utilize, but I've kept wanting to utilize better. What am I healing for? It's not about the frequency with which you use it necessarily. It's about that it enables an entire style of motion that's not possible otherwise. Like, it's enabling capability, you know? And it's really hard to replace that with just, the rest of it's just more DPS, right? But this offers something, damn it, unique. I'm gonna probably turn slow. Gonna get to the point where I start making some shorts where I actually express opinion, as opposed to more just highlights. And that might be one of the first ones. And there's a lot of things I think go into it, really. The problem is, maybe it won't be a short. Maybe it needs to be a longer video. Because I think it actually ties in a lot to people overvaluing hard factors and undervaluing soft ones. Because they're easier to quantify. But it's actually the soft ones that frequently make a very big impact. Alright, can I'm not that unhealthy, but I would like to heal. Thank God that wasn't actually a rebounder. He's definitely taller. Turn. Nope. Unlucky. I mean, air quotes unlucky. I gambled and I lost. I gambled with that shot. Guy wasn't gonna die. Yeah. Nope. Actually, good news that I was already iframed from the damage. Save me a mask. Mask again? Alright. Ooh, thank you. Got an assist. Go away. Racing to spend my soul. Spend it before it's gone. Damn it. Alright, well, we don't have any soul to lose right now, so let's not be hasty. Up. That's just rude. I mean, it was a little unlucky that he, like, spawned the big stompy that we're always trying to juggle. Ugh. Yeah, Dorati feels me on the charms. I feels a little bit at least. Oh. I think we have a translation confusion there. Anthropology student. Oops. No. That might be interesting. You're asking cartel modded Hollow Knight? Is the question? Is this Moto Hollow Knight? Why was the... Because a lot of people don't know. So the one of the more common questions I get on YouTube is they don't understand the Eternal Ordeal, which I understand why. It's this little tiny room up here. I'm not going to challenge it. That statue guy right there lets you challenge a dream sequence, which essentially is survival mode for the game. And it's the third alcove to the... maybe I want to make a short of this. What would I do if I wanted to make a... I don't know. I don't do much scripted stuff. I'm going to probably start. I was actually intending to avoid the scripted stuff, chat, but... Yeah, we don't need to do now. Let's run back up here, Wrestler, too. Because we're starting stream with going for the Pantheon 4 binding. Which one, I don't know yet. But no matter what, although if we're doing I don't think I want to do Charmless today. I would like a win, and Charmless is the hardest, in my opinion. So let's not do Charmless. That's Stash Master, guys. Granted, yes, I should have just gone over. That was bad. So we're practicing, damn it. Dash Master again. Bad. It's semi-useful, I guess. Unfortunate. No, you're here already? Damn. I'm not going for the second. I meant to dash there. That was like a brain fart and a half. Fuck me. Let's go, though. That's confidence building. The warm-up was a clear. We're getting better. Getting better, chat. Let's do it again. It was definitely not clean. We're still alive, right? No drop frames. I was a little nervous. Yeah, cool. Bit rate's looking good. I was running behind today. And as a result, I've tried to do a test stream briefly before the last couple ones to make sure we're on a decent connection server. Didn't get a chance to today, but it looks like we're holding up, so it's good. Got lucky. A little bit's breaking our way. My furthest P5 to date, damn it, I think we were felled by the Trader Lord. Dash was slow there. Don't know why I felt like I do too there. I could. I punted, then I punted. Then I punted. Yeah, I think Trader Lord. Just the once. We've seen Sly all in all, I think, like 4 times. That's what I want to say. And passed him 3. So he was one of the first deep runs to fall, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's go! Sorry, Chad, I locked in there. I didn't give you any words, but that was kind of exciting. Right? Hey, we didn't drop any frames for it. Hell yeah, y'all saw it. All right. That's a good one to go start our Pantheon 4 dance, trials, gauntlet, whatever you want to call it. We're getting better. Getting better. Here's a thing that I've forgotten to... Somebody actually pointed out in the comments recently that there's a spot where I could have C-dash stalled, and I've kind of forgotten about that. I need to get back to... I mean, it's so hard to add new techniques into the repertoire, right? You can only feel like you could do so many at once. I've been focusing on trying to get the downward dash in for so long. And it's finally starting to get there, though. Not that we used it once in that last fight. Yeah, it was almost hitless, right? That was great. What are we running? I'm open to suggestions, chat. I'm probably not charms, but we've given Soul a couple goes. We gave Shell one go. Shell's scary because of like the need to do near hitless for the pure vessel, but I mean that last run wasn't that bad. But Soul's probably going to be easiest for my playstyle. I feel like that's true. I use the nail so heavily. I feel like Soul's probably the easiest one to accomplish. It does pressure recovery a lot, though. You got back to the Path of Pain already? Well, way to go, Speed Demon. That is fair. Like, Nail is just... I mean... If you just actually approach Nail as just a damage nerf, you can just expect... You just effectively increase the boss's health bars, right? By however much. 66% with the inverse is actually larger, so I don't want to do math right now, chat. All right, you know, here's what we're gonna do. We'll alternate. We're gonna keep this going until we hopefully accomplish our goal. So we'll just rotate, right? Sucks there's not like a bench. There's a bench right up there. So if let's start with Nail. We're doing Nail first, but that means that I need to reconsider my charms because I don't know that I like. Unbreak, I think I like leaning away from nail damage, obviously. I mean, that's the, basic swap. But... yeah, I don't want to tweak it too much. The problem is I really don't want to screw with my muscle memory. Like distance or timing right now, and that's everything else does that. This is how frequently I can evade, this is how far I evade, and whether or not I do damage when I do so. This is how long it takes me to charge my nail art, which is very integrated to my mental modeling for the battle space at this point. This is how far I can swing, which is needed. I still need to hit people to get soul, right? Only thing is I want to be able to hit my spells either harder, or I'd be okay with gaining more soul instead. You know, Carson, that's not a bad shout. And so, I was never... My inclination is generally for endurance, right? And so I usually like charms that help me recover faster more than increasing the total reservoir of the health pool. it's worth considering specifically for Pure Vessel. Like that's an entire error. But really, the goal is just, I mean, long-term goal is just don't get hit, stupid. Obviously, now that's an ambitious goal. To be clear, let's run this first. Let's run this first. I think I like this. I actually kind of. So I think Quick Focus or Shape of Un. I know Shape of Un gets a lot of shit. If you can use Shape of Un in the same, like, whichever one is better for you, if it enables you to get more healing opportunities than you otherwise would have. Typically, it's usually when you're still learning the fights, I feel more than is their biggest value. Oh. Sorry. That control button is right underneath the other one. Just like the fact that you can taking masks easier, that is a big deal. Increasing the number of opportunities you have to take the recovery mask is really big, especially during the learning phases, I think. But it also, especially in a duration, like a gauntlet scenario. So for P5, actually, I might want to reconsider whether or not. Because it's an endurance game, right? It's not about... at least right now, it's not about a race for me. I'm not racing P5. I just want to clear it. Anyhow. Pantheon 4. Nailbound. We have Sharp Shadow, Dash Master, Nailmaster's Glory, Mark of Pride, damn it. What am I doing? It's literally Nailbound. Let me add Building Soul. Let's just start over. This is just going to be a bad run. I don't want to do this. Mark of Pride, Shaman Stone, Dash Master, Sharp Shadow, Nailmaster's Glory. And this thing. This doesn't do anything. Start again. Didn't happen. I need to try not to get into the rut that I do occasionally where it's like I still focus down my nail damage because it's comfortable for me. But I'm still building soul here. This is fine. Okay. Use it. Use it. Damn it. Maybe this is learning experience. Am I actually better off Shade Souling? Like, is it hit harder for him? I felt really weak. Like, I felt like really weak for having the stone on, you know? Is it not? I haven't looked much at the wiki for that. Maybe I want to go for collect. That's bad. I thought I was already dead, to be fair. I thought I killed myself with that first dash. Do I want to change? I think I want to run that one back again, but obviously I don't use the stone very often. I was kind of expecting his health to have dropped faster. Maybe I want more soul. I guess let's run it back again and just be more cognizant. It's less impactful than I was thinking. clearly nothing to do with why I died, but... Damn. I thought I was gonna peace out, it's my flat. Yeah, I had enough for one more. Shit. Close. Close and comfy. Unfortunate. What happened to that? We were locked in before. I thought we were dashing again. As I said, the nail's still good enough to kill these balloons. Can I get the mask? Yes. That was supposed to be left. Why would I not recover there? I need coffee, chat. Like, the brain's not firing right now. It's not actually working right. That was supposed to be a dash, actually. Holy shit. Yeah, let's grab coffee. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's go grab some... Oh. Dump. We were so locked in for that one pure vessel shot. Or run. I'm gonna game with a playlist. It's got a little bit left. Yeah, I mean, I gotta be careful about starting any beefs that I don't intend to. I think a lot of players are missing the mark on what's important. Especially when they're talking to like the general audience, right? Like, because a lot of the players that speak the loudest are probably, I actually don't know in the Hollow Knight community because I haven't immersed myself into it in that sense. But I know gamers, and it's the assholes that speak the loudest, and they're usually talking about very relevant things to their gameplay that are very irrelevant to most other people's gameplay. Not always, but a lot of times. Like they get focused kind of a bit on in the weeds, and I don't know. I do get the instinct, though, not to want to, I can see somebody's viewing of the additional value provided by Sharp Shadow as like a crutch in certain situations. Like you should, but at the same time, like, I don't know, you can make the same argument for almost any skill. Like Shaman Stone, like you get bigger hits, bigger, like, Shade Souls, right? Like you can treat that as a crutch too. Like, there's just a lot of different. It's any. The cool thing about Sharp Shadow actually is you're forced to contend with both distances, right? It's not like you just get the free increased dash distance. You only get it for some of the shade dash, right? So you don't actually you have to master both dash distances and be cognizant of which one is currently active. A mistake I make frequently, for the record. I don't know. My historical opinion of a lot of the elite gamers is damage passes all else, and that is true to a point, and not beyond it, in my opinion. All right. Anyhow, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab the coffee, and then we're going to give that another go with more feeling. Give you a sec, chat.
It's a miracle day. You say it's all my fault, I walked away from it all. All those memories haunting our fall. A single life has come at the right time. I gave you a chance to treat me right. I'm a blank canvas you can paint. Draw yourself a future with me. It's a mystery what awaits. Oh, it's a miracle life. It's a miracle day. It's a miracle life. It's a miracle day.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what playlist we're changing to in a minute. This one's probably... I think we might already be off it, honestly. I'm not sure this is on. I don't want to dwell on it too long. Also, welcome back, Sheriff. Your cat ran away. It's good that you found him. That's very good. That's terrifying, Pyong, I know. Had that happen once. I remember cat got out into the... when I was growing up, we had a big wash behind our house, like a big wash, and got out there. It took us a couple hours to find him, actually, shaking the treats around and calling their names. Terrifying, especially because of the wildlife and whatnot. Anyhow, I don't want to dwell on it too long because I want to get back to the gaming. I do want to circle back on the last point. I will have to make an actual well-thought video on this topic soon, so that I can just have something to point to. And also collecting my thoughts will be useful on it. But with regards to the charms and things, I like to relate it to a lot of people's analysis for tanks, modern warfare. In my head, it actually makes a lot of sense. And maybe this terminology already exists, but there's in the gaming industry, I mean. But you have hard factors and soft factors in the tank world, right? Armor, mobility, firepower. Those are your hard factors. How fast can the tank drive? How thick is its armor? How much of a damage can it take? And how much pain can it deal? But then there's a whole slew of soft factors. Like, does it have a winch and can self-recover from the mud? Does it have a rain guard to keep the driver's vision clear? Is there a periscope that allows the driver to see behind them? Not on every tank. These soft factors generally have a bigger overall contribution to the success of the vehicle in the context which it's used. But it's like the kind of thing that gets easily overlooked by the person that's just trying to quantify and categorize, right? And I think that's where a lot of video games falls very cleanly into this same paradigm, because you have, damage, health pool, and your, defensiveness. Kind of same stuff. But then you have a whole range of soft factors, like how frequently can you evade? Or, how easily can you move? Can you double jump? Not in this video game you can by default, right? But like there's games where that's an enabled skill, right? These soft factors are actually where I put a lot of priority, and I typically find the community undervalues. Because, for example, Sharp Shadow. Sharp Shadow is a capability enabling charm. It enables me to turn my dash into a damage source. That is an irreplaceable effect amongst all charms. Now, whether or not you value that particular, damage source or not, I guess falls to your playstyle. But in any case, it is like a hard to replace effect, and that is distinctly why it's been pretty solidly lodged in the charm list since it's been discovered. But you can actually see that in my charm build in general, that I've paid heavy attention to the soft factors. Charge nail art faster, extend reach longer, dash more frequently, and evade downwards. These are capabilities that are being enabled to an extent. So yeah, that's at least to give you a little glimpse into my mentality on the subject. I'll put a more well thought out maybe script I roll together and make like a short or something. I don't know. And I'll be able to point you all to it and say, here, this is what I mean, because I'm so poorly eloquent in the moment. We go again. It's not actually an easy topic to talk about, because it is actually, there's a lot of moving parts and variables, right? It's a complicated subject, very nuanced in certain regards. Damn. That was a panic. Kind of was hoping I was going to miss. Okay. It's supposed to be Shade Soul. Got an Abyssal Shriek. Let's keep going, though. But I think the analogy works kind of pretty well with most video games. Like, not all of them, clearly. Like, Candy Crush doesn't fit in the model. Now that I've played much, but maybe I'm wrong. I'd love to be able to extend my reach a little further, even. I should have dashed there, and I didn't. Let's lock in. Looking for a spot to recover, actually. Wasn't it? We should probably just wait for the next stagger, I guess. If I get one. Boom. Okay. I'm just wrecking all of these distances. Shit. Like, it's a small timing difference, but it's a major impact. Obviously. Gotta go. Taking a flight. I missed where you were heading. Or maybe you told me and I forgot. Shit. I'm sorry if I did. It's very like me. Either way, thanks for hanging out, Kara. I'll see you later on, alright? Forgot about that. Oh, I hate... Alright, this is the last, probably... We'll go to... Soulbound next. I said I was going to rotate, and then I've kept running the same thing back, because I've been too lazy to change my charms. Awesome. Would have liked that soul. Man, my nail hitting like a freaking noodle sucks so hard. Although Sharp Shadow isn't impacted. I need to remember that. Sharp Shadow is not impacted. Almost. Yeah, that's my fault. Quick focus would be pretty boss. Some of these spots. Not gonna lie. Gonna dash there. And I would have been at time if I had quick focus on. Now I can't heal, damn it. Really? All right. Well done, Sheriff. You're rocking it. Let's wait. Oh my, what was I doing? So overeager. He's not losing 2 masks apiece. Let's just calm down. Noise is mostly a recovery window for 4 at least. Second arena is going to change that scenario probably. Alright, and now he's soul. Had a feeling she was going to move. Frick! I didn't want to land there, actually. Oh, shit. Hello? The game just stopped accepting all input. It wasn't the controller. Or something stole focus? Okay. Sorry, it might stop taking input for a second there, chat. Wow, well done, Sheriff. Very smooth. Alright, let's get back to it. Hopefully, it looks like it's working again. I had read that the downward dash negated the superhero landing. That was not what I wanted, actually. God freaking damn it. Okay, I was wanting a lunge there, man. Not going the best. Yeah, I can get overworld cooldown reduction items. Damn it. Badly timed. I thought I had a streak. Oh, we get a bath. I don't, whatever. Alright, well, at least we made it to the spa this time around. Slightly soothing my bruised ego. Alright. Oh, we should remember the fact that maybe I do want to actually change. I should consider which bosses come in which set next time. I think I want the same. I mean, I'm not going to change now. I would give up 4 blue masks, but we're thinking about. Yeah, no, I wasn't going to set down. Damn it! Slow, I was going to dash through him. God damn it. I've ruined myself playing the False Knight so much on Pantheon 5. Nope. No, that's way. Oh, lucky, lucky, lucky. I was about to complain that I was way too far away for that maneuver. This is a bad time. Yeah, I need to hit there. I need to hit there. I don't need to heal. Boink. 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 Dragonheart Scythe, welcome, welcome. Right? Sharp Shadow on the false champion is awesome. That's bad. Really? I like bad luck. Missed him. You know, this is actually going to be a really shitty boss with the broken nail. I just realized that. No! That's okay, did not think that was going to work out as well as it did. We are currently P4, Pantheon 4, nail bound. So my nail is a wet noodle. This is 33% damage, basically, I think. Although Sharp Shadow's not impacted. Thankfully. Too late? No, not. Hell yeah. That's Sharp Shadow distance for the win there. That's not. That looked more exciting than it was, unfortunately. Nope. Oh, I made a mistake. Got bailed out. Oh, I thought it was going this way. That was out of range. Shit. Well, it's not the. It's a pretty good position, actually. No, what the frick am I doing there? Take your time. Shit. Sorry, Jet. I don't. Oh. I heard the music. I was confused by the music. I thought like there was a ringtone in my room or something. Sorry about that. I maybe need to reconsider where that button's placed. That's the third time I've done it in total. Twice today, though. All right, let's continue. I guess so we took the pause. What did Roddy have to say? I think Sharp Shadow damage is equal to the nail damage, including when nerfed. That's contrary to another. I haven't checked independently of myself. But there's another viewer that had a knowledgeable one that had a different opinion. Yes, strength does not impact nail damage. That is correct. Have I gotten past the Pure Vessel in Pantheon 5 yet? No. I have not seen the Pure Vessel in Pantheon 5 yet. I think our deepest Pantheon 5 run is Trader Lord. Alright, let's continue. Thought you were going the other way, man. Damn it. Alright, so I can go to damage now. One hit in there. Yeah, probably worth. Oh, I didn't have enough soul for the both? Damn it, I thought I could Shade Soul there. Dark. Descending dark. Why do you keep thinking that's different? It's on me. I'm struggle busting right now. I'm just upset about it. Gaining composure. Why was that jump unsuccessful? So upset right now. Time for this, right? Yeah. We go for the second one. Oh my god. I feel like one of my DDs didn't take there. Well, at least we made it here. Let's just do a hitless. Make it easy, right? Damn. It's supposed to be a cyclone. Shit. Damn it. Alright, well, we can change up the... What are we doing next? Shell. Yeah, kind of got away from me there. It's interesting, like, a lot of the fight is, like, already gone from memory. Like, I'm trying to remember which parts of it specifically I punted, and, like, I know there were a couple that I was chastising myself for at the moment, and I can't remember them at this exact second. I think I'm gonna be upset with that footage when I watch it later, though. You just finished the White Palace. Well done, Sheriff. Sure. I mean, you can absolutely suggest something. You guys are free to suggest things. I'm not going to be increasing my health pool for this one. I might reconsider changing that at the midway point. But if the suggestion is get more masks, that's been given. Thank you. Yeah, there is actual progress in there, though. You know, Dorati, thank you for cheering me up a little. Like, there was still learning in that. That wasn't actually a failed experiment per se, or a failed run. Like, there was growth that happened there. We're closer to doing it now. Spore shroom. Composed of living fungal matter, scatters spores when exposed to soul. When focusing soul, emit a spore cloud that slowly damages enemies. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I've never actually equipped this. I don't know fully what it does. My reading of it doesn't impress too much, but let's... How do I... Right, I can't change my freaking... We're not going anywhere yet. So when exposed, so when I focus... What's the second pulse about? So it doesn't impact the rest of the soul ones, it looks like. Sheriff wants us to try Pantheon 4 with all the bindings. We might get there someday. That's not a today thing for sure. Oh, Carson just beat Radiant. Nightmare King Grim. Well done. That is quite an impressive accomplishment. We'll rock the... I'm not sure. I'll think about... I'm curious. This would definitely take too much adaptation to do on the fly. Like right now. Like I would have to actually think about how I would try to... I'm going to be fumbling around for the rest of the stream trying to make this work if that's what I'm doing. And maybe we'll do that after we end up getting a clear. But I actually appreciate the fact that it was a unique suggestion. Like, I am very curious now. I've had, like, I think 4 charms recommended repeatedly. And that one's never been one of them. Yeah, absolutely. Like, hey, if you can point out, like, you know, that would have been a good spot for it right there. Help me find the lines for it, as it were. I changed back, right? I'm pretty sure I changed it back. It'd be nice if I could check here while he's doing nothing. Yeah. Fuck. All right, start over. I was hoping I could slip it in really quick. I just want to make sure I wasn't confident I'd swap back. Okay, there's the charms. That's what we're doing. Now remembering, there's 3 bosses here that hit for 2 masks. No, 4. Hmm. Four. Like, we have the failed champ, the enraged guardian, the what's his face, traitor lord. Yeah. I've been acting like my snail is useless. God damn it. was kind of counting on not making it that far. Should I have extended that? No, it was going to be a cyclone. Shit. Let's do it again. Gotta take off. See you later, Sheriff. Thanks for hanging out. When I knocked the lost kin, pop it so you can. When you knock lost kin, pop it so you can target lost kin because one shots the ghosts. I can definitely. So I see the value if the suggestion is for it to protect you while you heal in the lost kins phase. Damn it! Why are you an asshole today? Is his behavior substantially different from the crystal? And I'm just like, whatever. My performance today would not suggest it, but actually the Lost Kin is not one of my problem fights. Historically. I know today hasn't been the like showcase for that. Today's been actually a really shit day for that. But historically, this is one of the fights that I would not tailor around. Because I'm actually quite comfortable with it. That's rude! Shit. I shouldn't have gone for that heal. Judge that poorly. I actually have fun with the balloons all in all. I think they're a lot of... I know, they make it for an interesting dance. I got nervous about the guy that was passing by. That one. I'm shaking, chat. I'm off my game. He's better. Shit. Nope. Did we ever finish accounting? No, we did. We finished accounting. 4, right? I'll get 1 hit from him. Play it safe. All right. Damn it. I forgot. Ah, my dash was slow. Really? Damn it! That rebound. I should have been watching for that. Arg. Arg. That trailer was nice. Alright, well, we're rotating, but thankfully I don't want to change anything for the soul, right? Shit. I do. For this, I concede that this is probably worth, for sure. Well, I don't know about for sure. I'm definitely working to get this a chance. Quick slash instead of unbreakable strength, which has been shouted at me in my comments obsessively. Thank you all. 4 months. But in this specific scenario, Pantheon 4, collecting the soul is going to be pretty useful. Refilling that soul meter repeatedly, because I only have a little sliver, right? I can have one heal or one spell. That's all I get to work with. Being able to refill it faster is pretty big. So we're going to give it a couple efforts. What about Grubberfly? The elegy? I just don't think I'm going to be at full health that much. My problem with Grubberfly's elegy. I actually very much enjoy the charm as a whole. My problem with it for like the Pantheons is it only does things when you're at full health, and how like it's kind of like a win more mechanic. Like if you're already ahead, you're getting further ahead, sort of. But like if I'm at full health, I'm pretty happy in general. Like that's not the space where I'm looking to. I don't really want to press my advantage as much as like recover for when I stumble, especially in like the Pantheon context where it's a gauntlet, right? But I do very much enjoy the charm. I love the reach is nice, and actually placing you further away from more enemies does add a nice, like that is a defensive tactic, right? But that would actually mean a very large change to the way I end up pursuing the battle. Grub Song's actually interesting though. Just incidentally occasionally getting a free soul meter. Is that worth? Like what would I'd probably drop Mark of Pride for Long Nail. You guys think you guys are a fan? All right, we'll give I do enjoy Grub Song. I just don't have the space for it typically. But for what we're working with, honestly, that's going to probably give me a full thing, right? I take a damage and I'm going to get a full reservoir, right? Because I have only 1/3 to work with. So that's going to probably pay dividends in this scenario. Long Nail is most of... I can work with it, right? It's I actually love this design. Good job, Team Cherry, on the fact that you have like this 2-cost lesser version of a 3-cost better version. So it's like, how heavily do you want to invest into this kind of thing? Give you the flexibility. That's actually an interesting point. So we had this was I want to put on Quick Slash in the pre-Grub Song world. But now that I've put on Grub Song, do I still want Quick Slash actually? No. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill myself, unfortunately. I wish there was a way to quit Pantheon. Just for the this is not at all what we want to be doing right now. Thankfully, when I do it in chunks of 2, it's not as painful. Girardi has a good point. So the way that the way that I'm looking at Quick Slash, right, is that there's probably going to be a fair number of opportunities where we can get 2 hits in, but not the third. If it makes a 2-hit into a 3-hit, that gets us over that extra soul meter to complete in scenarios where it would not otherwise. I know I'm not explaining this really well, but kind of let's say, imagine a small 3-second time slice of a battle, right? The boss has made themselves. Imagine Soul Tyrant, popped up and he's like, "I'm here." If you can get an extra hit in there, in that same window that completes the soul meter to make a spell that you otherwise would not have been able to, that's actually a big game, right? That's because now the next time window I can choose to spell or heal when I wouldn't have had that opportunity before because I would have been 3/4 of the way filled or whatever. So that's the intuition. It's not that you are going to have plenty of soul overflowing no matter what you do, right? Well, at least I am, the way I dance. And a single cyclone's going to fill my damn soul meter. But I am curious to see what this feels like with just Grub Song. Also, Moralia, sorry I'm late in acknowledging your arrival. Welcome. Good to have you. You can Dream Gate out. I never thought to try. It just exits you, right? It doesn't take you to your actual Dream Gate portal. Because that would be... Did I put a marker down? I'm trying to remember the last time I had 6 charms on. I don't know how I feel about this. Let's do stuff. Let's just do stuff. It's fine. There's a lot of nuance. This is actually fascinating. The discussion. And I love that there is this much depth in this game. I'll be perfectly frank. I did not think this game would have... I thought this was going to be kind of a 50-hour maybe playthrough. I did not... Because I didn't look into the title before. I heard great things about it, but I didn't know jack shit about it. Gotta remember to use the soul, because it's just getting wasted. Maybe rotating... So interesting. Rotating Pantheons is a very interesting challenge, because... bindings, not Pantheons. Bindings. Because I don't fully adapt to, how I reprioritize. Like, I can't ever settle, as it were. I have to keep constant memory of, like, okay, this is the soul time Pantheon, and that means I need to spell more. Slow dash. Right. Again, I've forgotten. I had actually forgotten since we talked. I was thinking that my nail was weak. I was thinking my nail is weak. It's funny and annoying. Let's do it again, though. I have not done that, but I believe that you could easily, like, this game has a this game has a vast depth for playable hours, and that was a surprising factor. I just didn't imagine it. But also for, like, nuanced conversation about builds and I keep forgetting. Like, I've forgotten I'm wearing Grubsong already. Like, every time I take a hit there, I could have. Okay, it doesn't heal me fully though. I didn't want to pursue that one. It's just good to keep in mind. I was kind of hoping you would actually fill the soul meter. Or doesn't. That little 1/3 reservoir. Okay, let's not get pumped. Build soul. I'm gonna use soul. Build soul. Use soul. This is actually what I enjoy about this Pantheon, is it? I have a habit, right, of stockpiling my soul and then blowing through it at once. And this one forces me to break that pattern. That's what I enjoy about the bindings in general, is that they force that level of adaptation. I'd love to take a mask with this soul. Can I stun you? I was kind of hoping you were close to being stunned. Jeez. Fine. Now you are. I have no soul. Asshole. Asshole. Really? Okay. I'm getting wrecked here. Well, let's take our time recovering. Damn. No. Fell off the platform. Didn't make it through? That's not great. It actually does do that, doesn't it, Dorati? It really forces you to actually... You have to see all the bosses from, like, the different perspectives. Because sometimes, you know, in the way some bosses are easier for certain playstyles than others, right? Like this guy isn't that rough on me. He fits my playstyle quite well. I think for others he's a little more challenging, and for most I hear how easy he is. But that's a lot of times because like his rhythm, like dashing through him fits really well with my playstyle, right? But sooner or later, one of the Pantheon's bindings, if for nothing else, the No Charms one, is going to force you to contend with. Damn it. The bosses in a way that kind of your advantage is negated. You want to let me heal here? Sweet. Oh, I can do this. I forgot that he was shockwaving. Alright. I think we're keeping the charms the same, at least for the rest run. Let's actually sit and consider, but not forget that our blue masks are over there. I haven't felt the grip song being as impactful as I was hoping it would be. But I also haven't felt too punished by having replaced it with the swap long nail for Mark of Pride. Like, it hasn't felt too impactful either direction. Yeah, let's run it back. Let's keep running it. I think I'm good with this. And after this one, I'm going to take another break, guys. Wherever we end. On, over the bench, so we don't ever sit on it accidentally. Try not to get punished. Why did I forgot about, I can't collect soul from him. I'm having like some brain farts right now, guys. Like actually like misfires, as it were. That's all we can get from him. Tried to waste it. I was going to go through them and cycle them with all that extra opportunity, and I don't know what I was waiting for after that. There was that moment where we were locked in so well, and it feels like it's been eluding me ever since. Really? I felt like he should have had some room to go up. I was hoping I could fit in there. That was stupid. We should probably practice him. Jerk. Oh my god, I got focused on... He has some of the same frustrations as like Marmu in Galeon, but I do feel like there is more opportunity for me to express my skill here and to grow as a player. So to that extent, I think I like Markov better than them, but he is a frustrating play, you know? Should have been dream nailing there, whatever. It wouldn't have reached anyways, but why was that not a damned dash slash? I'd like to heal now. Do your attack? Heal. That is timed. I have so consistently killed the first one. Oh! In sequence with the other one being rezzed that I thought it was scripted. Damn. No, that's not the right direction. We need the health bar to go up, not down. Go ahead and attack. Well, that's not great. Why don't you guys have armor that gives soul? Okay. 3 mass, soul tyrant, no soul. Sure. Easy clap. Most of my soul is going to go to healing for a while. We have Pure Vessel at the end of this. Damn it. I was gonna be able to dream nail mine, I think. At that height. I should have just poked him. Although I kind of want him to live a little longer. All right. Well, at least we saw the pure vessel. Oh boy, man. Pantheon 4 bindings are a whole new tier of difficulty. We can. We got this, right? I mean, this is just the... I have cleared from a position like this before. Not in a Pantheon run, probably, but 4 masks of damage only. No, I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Good. Nope. What? I can't believe it wasn't charged. Shit. No soul. I thought I was going to land. That was cocky. That was not necessary. I'm sorry, chat. I thought I was going to end with enough space, but there was no reason to try. There was no reason. That was lazy. I should have done. Dash was up, pretty confident, right? Shadow was up. I just wanted to. I was trying to place myself in front of his position when he stopped. Damned. Damn. All right, so going more coffee. Guess let's do that. Maybe. Really. Sorry, my Elgato, I think just, yep, froze itself again because I pushed a button on it. God forbid I want to use it. Sorry, chat, 1 second. Can I please have my taskbar? Technical difficulties. At this point, I could have manually changed all of the settings, but I need the Stream Deck to be restarted at some point, so I do need it to close. All right. I just went through the process of restarting the software and it disconnected and froze again as soon as I pull it up. So Elgato, fix your shit. Seriously. I'm gonna go grab some coffee. Let's mute game sounds and give music the old-fashioned way without our Stream Deck. All right, give me a few minutes, guys. I'll be right back.
drifting from shore to shore. The tide rose, I overcame. My mind became something more. You won't catch me uncut from your chains. I am free. I love you for breaking me on my own. I learned to believe.
The Stream Deck works again. Let's go. I can actually see that Dragon Hearth Scythe. I'll take a look at that. Thank you for the rec. So, Dragon Heart Scythe recommends trying to evade Soul Tyrant Phase 2's downward dashes, much the same way I evade the normal ones, probably. And it feels like there's probably should be enough time. I don't know. I kind of got it set in my head that it seemed faster than it was, right? When you first got exposed to, at least when I was first exposed to those downward dashes in Phase 2, like it feels like it's coming at you like a million miles a minute. And it's like later you're like, no, it's not. There's enough time there. I think I'm just stuck in a rut that. Okay, how's our bitrate doing? Everything's okay? Bitrate's good. Drop frame's good. Sounds good. Alright. We're going to keep going for a little while longer, chat. Maybe another hour. We'll see how long. I do really want to clear a binding today. Here's the practical from historical reference. This caffeine is going to help me for the next like 45 minutes probably, and then slowly after that I'll probably start feeling like I'm going degrading unless I want to either re-up caffeination, but that's probably unadvisable. So at some point I might start slipping a little bit, and then I get frustrated, and then I get worried that, well, actually it's just not fun content, to be honest. So I'm betting we got about an hour. We'll see how long. I do want to keep. I am really incentivized to push for that first Pantheon 4 binding, though. I want it. I really want it. I do really want it. But it maybe is a better idea to focus down one instead of rotating them. Because what I found is it's actually an interesting experiment to like rotate which binding you're doing, and I want to return to that actually. I think I might actually be more interested to like do it as practice mode in like a Pantheon 3 setting. Maybe Pantheon 2. The problem is, like, I spend so much time getting the mental model. Like, I mean, when you're soulbound, the goal is you want to basically use soul as fast as you can, right? You build it and you want to spend it as fast as it's accrued. But you do want to try to pay attention to, managing your health pool, staying healthy on that. The shellbound, obviously, you're just mostly avoiding damage, but that is very punishing in Pantheon 3, where there's 4 bosses that can hit you for 2 chunks at a time. So it's not 4 errors, it's 2 errors. And then you got the nail, which is just like, I mean, you hit like a freaking wet noodle. But that's just kind of like an endurance thing, right? Just doing the same thing you do normally for longer, maybe. I think I'm going to run back Soul because I'd love to get that. I have several shorts of this footage out already. I'd love to be able to put out the clear footage for it, to be honest. So let's see if we can't get it. Do I want to run back Grub Song and Long Nail? Was this... I don't know there were many scenarios where I was acutely aware of the change. It did come up once or twice, but I don't know if it was worth. Let's run it back once more and pay close attention again. Like, I guess the idea... Maybe I do want to take it off. My original conception was going to have, like, the Grub Song would fill the reservoir, typically, right? It would let me take a new mask. But it's going to be overfill a lot, right? It is going to be overfill a lot. That's what it felt. It felt like it was overfill a lot. I don't know that we need to run it back. I so wish I could get another notch or something. They did a good job balancing this, actually. It is in a good space to make it a really compelling decision point. I don't know. Part of me doesn't want to run back this just because it feels lazy. I mean, but this is where we're comfortable. Honestly, actually, you know what? I didn't actually follow through with that. I talked about it and I didn't follow through with the actual experiment. Let's try Quick Slash for Unbreakable Strength. I talked about it. I didn't follow through with it. At the very least, we should try it. I have not actually spent much time with Quick Slash, so I don't have a great feeling for its timing. That was... Damn. Right, souls. Soul, use the soul. The whole point of this is to use the soul. I was so busy focused on trying to see how the Quick Slash felt. You know? Because I literally haven't used it much. Damn it. Can I actually heal here? Yes. Sweet. Could've gotten 2 hits in there, couldn't I? Because it's quick slash. Not used to it. Damn. Fuck. It was close. Damn it. Yeah, that was gonna hit. Well, at least I was not stupid enough to sit there and take it. Oh my god, I was gonna dash down there, but that would have also ended poorly, so that's fine. No! I was dexterity fail and a half. Should have gone for the 3rd hit. Didn't mean to do that little hop. Trying to remember what situation, because the cloud persists. That's the Scorcher Revenge, right? The cloud persists for a bit. So if they're going to occupy my space after I heal, right? That's the value. What am I doing? So I can't heal, but it's fine. It's interesting, like if the enemy is going to push into my space after I've healed, that's actually a good damage increase. And if you have the space, the problem is like space economy is, the notches are always so hard to come by, right? But there was an opportunity for 1 notch there. I was considering. Damn. I'm not actually fully utilizing Quick Slash because I'm not accustomed to it. Damn it. Bad luck that. Wait, I get a bath after this. What am I doing? I'm gonna be stressed about healing so much. The cloud deals 1 damage per tick for up to 20. So it's a maximum hit of 28. Do I want it to make any changes? No, let's finish it through. Always over the bench. There's no point in that. Damn. I mean, we have full health at least, but... that's unfortunate. Damn. Push my luck. Damn, I was kind of hoping to fit in there a little better than that. I meant to practice this guy. This is gonna hit me, isn't it? We should run back a couple practices of Markoth. That shouldn't be that hard for me at this point. Damn, that was greedy. I meant to, yeah, I should actually practice parrying these guys, right? I don't know why I don't. They should be like the easiest to parry. I want to heal. Can I? I'm too far. Damn it. No. Big hit. Who's coming up? Nope, bad, bad. Damn it! I wanted that soul. I shouldn't have killed him with a. You don't get any soul from Sharp Shadow. This is actually like one of its more substantial drawbacks. Ah! Oh my god. Pain. Damn. Probably was a little close. No! Missed my hit. I wanted that soul so bad. Okay, so I suck at it, but you know, I need to practice that rhythm independently. Are you kidding me? How is he not dead? My nail is not weak, right? It was a stupid decision. I made the decision to push damage, and I shouldn't have, but I could have sworn I was going to kill him there. My nail wasn't weak. Did I? I must have miscounted the hits. I mean, I wasn't counting, but I must have had a bad feel for it. All right, let's see that dash. Or that evade. It's fine. In the second phase. Like, it would have felt fine to just gaffed it twice in a row and... kind of gave up after that. That was not going to work out. That was... I want a great slash there. My stick control's not great today. Great slash. No. I got the hit in though. Trying to see if I can get how many falling hits I can get. Damn it. How consistently I can get a second falling hit. Alright. We're just trying to evade here. Okay, so no second jump. There's no the second jump screwing me up. That's what was screwing me up. Didn't see that one. That was slow. Bad idea. I sold it at the last second. It spawned on me, basically. So that's... I feel like that can get to a place where it's more consistent. Shouldn't have gone for that second one. I mean, I've never been the biggest fan of Soul Tyrant second phase, to be honest, because I don't love boss spamming mechanics in general. When the boss gets spamming, I get irritated. It has its purposes, right? A lot of times it feels like a lazy challenge from the part of the developers. That was not what I thought he was doing. Why did that not... Almost. We see it again though? Maybe not. I think there might be something there. Dash wasn't up again. Just put some hurt on him. Alright. Good night. No. Is there a pattern to which way his inertia is trailing, or his momentum is trailing when he spawns? Because like he kind of has like a drift, right? When he first pops in, each with these, it's been pretty stationary those set, but he's usually moving left or right. Like, is that based on my motion or is that random? His health pool's just bigger than I thought it was. I remembered poorly. I don't love the design of Phase 2, though. Like, it's fine. It doesn't irk me as much as, like, honestly, the design of some other bosses, maybe, but... Yeah. Mr. Jenis, welcome. Thank you so much for the support and encouragement. I appreciate it. Welcome to the... Glad you found the channel. Who was the person? Him. Yeah, that's part of... a set of bad habits that I had and identified earlier, and successfully on the Pantheon 4 clear run that we identified. Yeah, where I have a habit that I want to get him done in the first phase, and that it's actually like a hole in my play. God damn it. Because a lot of times I like will push a damage window to... I mean, that's exactly what happened this clear, right? That last run. That last serious run. I was impatient. Oh, I missed track. So many variables to track here. But that is the other thing. I didn't see that one at all. Like Markoth, impatience is probably one of my biggest holes as like just a general blanket statement. Impatient play probably ends up being one of my bigger I guess motivated from a place of haste. And part of that, if I'm honest, is like a desire to keep you guys entertained. It's not exactly how I would necessarily play in my free time always. So it's something to be more conscious of. But it's here also. Like I end up pushing damage, trying to push damage on Markoth in silly situations, right? But we need to practice like we're going to play. We need to play like we're going to be trying to clear the Pantheon. There's at most 4 and 5 variables you need to track here at once, right? The position of both shields, Markoth himself, and 2 swords. It's a substantial bit, but it's doable, I think. Damn it. Okay, I'm annoyed my first streak didn't take. Why not? I streaked twice there. I didn't have the solo. I issued the buttons twice. To be clear. Like, it's the first one just didn't fire. I don't know why. Yeah, it probably makes sense. And if I'm honest, part of it is just the mood I'm in today. Fuck me. We haven't talked a lot about it, chat. But yeah, I have... Sorry, I was getting interested in what I was doing up there for a second. I don't. I am undiagnosed neurodivergent. I don't know exactly in what ways, because it wasn't like the thing that was really looked at when I was a kid. I probably have some degree of OCD, ADHD, and question marks, right? Like, I don't know. And it doesn't matter. It's actually irrelevant. But it does lead to, it ties in with kind of, they're not mood swings per se, but I have different levels of patience sometimes. Or rather, different levels of agitation and anxiety, which contributes to patience. And today's not a good day, damn it. So, I'm probably going to wrap it up here in just a little bit. What do I want? It's just like kind of an off day, you know? It's been an off week. We canceled Friday's stream because the depression monster had the better of us. I had the better of me. Sorry, I need to be better. When I use the royal we, I'm usually meaning to speak about like the stream, right? That's frustrating. But the stream doesn't have depression, I do. Why does it switch directions? That's so obnoxious. I'm just angry at him now. Angry. 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 I need to practice. I want to find it. There's a space in there where actually I think I can pogo. Well, and yeah. So, to that point, Girardi has a great point, which ties in with the other half of why I do it a lot of times. So part of it's to, part of the reason I push a lot of damage is impatience, which is more of a mood thing, right? Like, I'll be honest today, I talked about it. I said insomnia night. I'm not well rested. I'm cranky. Damn it. And technology hasn't been going my way. So, damn. Plus, we're getting to the end of the stream. I was gonna try to cling to the wall. Fuck you. It's so obnoxious those change direction. That is such a dick move, devs. I know it's not. I don't mean it. I really don't mean it. But there's so much going on in this fight. Like having just the two constantly spinning around him in variable velocities and intervals is enough. Like the fact that they change their direction spontaneously is just chef's kiss dick move. Like it's that extra little flourish, you know, that makes him a real asshole to fight. But sorry, I didn't even finish the thought. Part of it is impatience, but part of it's also like I feel you accelerate the learning process. I used to be very afraid of taking damage in video games, right? And of dying in general, right? That's clearly not the case. You guys watch me take a shit ton of damage. If anything, my playstyle lends itself to ridicule because of how much damage it affords, generally. But that's like part to it, because I find it helps me learn the tricksy techniques faster, right? I get stronger, better as a result. And in the end, you end up missing less. It's just kind of like an accelerated training course. And that's what's nice about video games, is how safe they are as a space to experiment on your ideas. It's awesome though. You're writing. You'll have to slack that over to me, or not slack. Discord that over to me. Sorry, bad habit. Well, not a bad habit, just an old habit. We use slack at the workplace, obviously. Kind of hoping I'd fall fine. I lost track. I lost track of myself. Fuck. Fuck. I might take a look at it at some point. For the most part, sorry. You give me a little bit to play around with the boss, and I'll find a way to make it work for me. See, why does he? Sometimes he comes downwards when you shriek. Right? It's not. I'm not crazy. I was thinking it was just platforms or whatever. Like, it feels like sometimes he literally goes against momentum and comes inward at you when you shriek him. Am I crazy? Like, it doesn't. Originally, I just wrote it off as platforms, like he's bouncing, but I don't. And it's very obnoxious. I don't know if I like that design direction per se. I think that's. I don't like how unintuitive it is. Like, how many times have I fought this guy, and I just now realized that, like, that's just a feature of the boss. He just sometimes goes against the momentum of my spell. I don't. Maybe it'll grow on me. My gut reaction is I don't like that design choice. I've praised Team Cherry enough. They can take a hit or two. Damn it, I was hoping I could fit in there, actually. Yeah, I think I've noticed. So I haven't shrieked Marmu much. I'm betting he's also on that list. I've noticed it with Gorb. It hasn't been problematic though. Like, Markov seems unusually problematic for that because you have to be kind of close into him if you want to avoid the spinning. I learned that lesson so many times and I keep forgetting it. I was dashing slowly. Whatever. Tired. Chat. Tired. I want to point out that most of these opportunities, strength would be better than Quick Slash. But Markov is annoying in that way. Sorry, I'm learning. You can't get 2 hits in there, though. I guess minimalist dodging if I... Problem is, like, I want to push damage in that phase. Like, I don't... Because this phase sucks for damage. Like, 2. They both suck. All of his damage windows suck. Either his shields are spinning faster at random directions, or you have to dodge the swords. There's not, like, a clean, like, oh, yeah, you just... This is your window where you get to put on the hurt. I like... Why'd I do that again? For fuck's sake, I'm tired. This may be the last one shot. I'm actually, unfortunately... I'll be honest and frank. I am getting very irritated and annoyed. And it's not, like, because of any one specific thing. This is unfortunately part of being me. My brain chemistry is out of balance or whatever right now, and I am just not having a good time of it. And it is annoying to do when you're being broadcast, right? So... But I think maybe... So this isn't complicated, right? This is a very easy thing to evade. There's something complex about what he's doing right there. It's just timing it. It gets a little more complex when he adds in the second one, right? Because then you have the expanding shield, which is a threat to you, and the closer shield, which is a threat to dealing damage. Damn, I thought that angle was different. But, alright, maybe... See, it is so troll that those change orientation, direction, and velocity. It is so troll. Take it. See, I stopped for a moment. I stopped tracking the swords for a moment to direct my attention to the status of his shield to try to assess whether now is a good opportunity to try to poke in some damage or not. And just that split second of attention refocusing, I drop it and I take a hit. The last hit. I do want to leave off on a clear at least. It's a demanding fight, actually. That was going to spin the other direction. Nope. Dexterity fail. I still like him better than Marmu. Why did... It's so troll, it stops moving. I worked so hard to like make sure my approach was lining up, you know, in a time that was well conducive. And it's just like, no, I'm going to pause right here, right now. Girardi, I'll hang on to the link. I'm not going to read. I'm not in the engage with consuming other people's content or instructions or how-tos or, you know, tips and tricks to an extended state. Like, I'm not going to sit down and, like, you know, read a tutorial at this point. So, I mean, it's something that I definitely want to have on hand if you want to send it over to me. But just FYI, I don't expect that I'll have, like, read it by the next time I see you. Because this is, it's been blind content, right? That's been a big part of it. The content is the learning process, so. But like, actually what it might want to do, Girardi, that might be nice, is if you want to actually link it in the Hollow Knight channel of the Discord. Maybe you want to pin it to the channel. Actually, that might be nice for other people besides because there's definitely a lot of people that could probably benefit from it. At least I didn't take the hit. I was a little fast. It's so annoying to try to find good windows to approach him. And now I can't heal until these are done. Right? Like, there's no heal spot in here, right? I'm not crazy. Oh. Damn. It paused. It friggin' paused. I might have taken the hit either way, but... Well, at least we can call that it. Oh, God. I hate... What time is it? Yeah. No, I have to be realistic. No. I mean, not that there's a problem with that one. I'm done. I'm done. Sorry for the abrupt ending to this stream, chat. I'm gonna call it there just because... And I can talk for a moment on this, actually. Without splitting my focus. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sorry, Dorothy. I don't know why I thought you were in there already for some reason. Exclamation mark Discord should get it for us in the chat. Let me know if that one doesn't work for some reason. It should be still up to date, though. Sorry, I was just having an internal dialogue about whether or not I wanted to... I don't want to get to the point where I get to sound like a record player, a broken record, right? Repeating the same information to the same handful of people repeatedly. So I was just trying to think about what I've said on the topic, what I want to say on the topic, when the best format is. Because I actually have a lot of thoughts on like mental health in general, to be fair. I'll be clear, chat, mental health has been a journey for me. Like, I mean, I'm climbing my way back up from a very low point. And doing a good job of it, if I'm honest with myself and fair. But definitely, like, I've been through the struggle bus. I've been down and out. So I kind of have some perspective to share, I feel. And there's going to be times where I want to share that. This isn't it. This isn't that moment. But I did want to give a little bit of context for what we were talking about earlier. It was just kind of sometimes, and I think it has taken me 40 plus years of my life to come to terms with understanding, being sensitive to the natural variances that we all experience day in, day out. Sometimes you have a shit day, and sometimes it had nothing to do with anything else, other than the fact that you were perceiving it like a shit day. But it how you view the world, right? The perception. Rose-colored glasses is a common metaphor for viewing in events in a favorable disposition. Glass half empty, right? Disfavorable position. It actually, like, it stacks and carries over to itself a little bit. It's compounding. And there's also this component to it for me in my journey that is uncontrolled. It's like neurochemical. I can feel anxiety for no general reason or purpose. Depression never has a purpose, it feels. That's not actually true, but it's the way it feels. Just shows up out of nowhere and it's like, hey, I'm here. But those kind of also frame the events going forward. So it's kind of, it bleeds over into my play. And from there, it can bleed out to sorry, I lost the thought because I'm a little tired, chat. So I'm going to compose these thoughts better in a future date and format. Which is all just to say sorry for ending abruptly, chat. But it's important to recognize your limitations. Because we all have them. And it's better for me to send you all on your way in a more or less pleasant disposition than patting my head for another 45 minutes. And see, because the good news is, chat, you have yet to see me truly screamy-faced rage mode at a video game. Because I've been conscientious of it. That's like what I've gained in the terms of wisdom in my life's journey, is recognizing where those thresholds are and trying to avoid them. So self-reflection. Let's go. Next scheduled stream, chat. I'm not sure if you're still there because that says data's going out. That looks like data's going out. That's frozen. So hopefully you guys are getting this. Next scheduled stream is going to be Wednesday. Same time as today. Ideally 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I'm treating it like a range, 9:30 to 10. We were the 10 side of things today. Not sure what we're going to be playing. It's been a bit since we played Elden Ring. So that might be the game of choice. But thank you so much, guys, for hanging out and keeping me company as we continue on the path to Pantheon 5. It makes sense to keep practicing Pantheon for bindings. I'm not sure that the one blue mask is going to be the deal breaker for our journey in the end, but the experience that we're gaining right now, specifically with Pure Vessel, to a lesser extent, like Soul Tyrant and whatnot, that is going to be very useful because we want to be pretty solid on Pure Vessel before we face him in Pantheon 5 runs with intent to clear. Okay. I'm taking off, chat. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Take care.